Welcome to Learning Bites, short, sharp bites of information that you can apply immediately into your business. Along with the theme of managing ourselves better so that we can get more out of our days by using the time we have available, I wanted to look at your habits. Tony Robbins once said, we are nothing more than the accumulation of a series of habits. Your habits and your rituals determine who you are. Indeed, in working with business people and people in business, what I've discovered is that under pressure or in your flow, you know, that wonderful state where you just focus on what you're doing, you will always default to habit. So under pressure or in your flow, you will always default to habit. Therefore, make sure that your habits serve you well. Now, one of my favorite quotes of all time, I've got up on the board behind me, it says this: excellence is an art, won by training and habituation. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. Aristotle is credited with saying that, and when you start to think about that, we're all a mixture of good habits and bad habits. What habits do you need to work on so that you do more of them? And what habits perhaps need reviewing so that you could stop them? As with most things, you've got to start out by acknowledging that you can change. There's an area that would be worth changing in and improving in. Identify those areas and then look for a new habit to replace the current one. You see, when you're under pressure, you will always go back to doing what's easiest because your ability to think under pressure is affected by how much resources you need mentally to cope with what you're doing. That's why in armies and places like that, they teach soldiers how to change their ammunition without thinking, so it's a pure habit. So that under the pressure of an advancing foe, they can change their ammunition without any thought whatsoever. Where do you need to be more refined? Give it some thought. Work on it this week, and here's to your success.